Hello, I'm Terryl Lawrence. I teach at Lifelong Learning, and it's really exciting to be here with all you wonderful people. I thoroughly enjoy talking about things that are of interest to me, and mainly I am interested in art history and the people who have done these magnificent works of art, or the people who buy and sell them. And what began with me was a history of women artists. I was very interested in women's place, but I began to realize that women could not do what they did without the help and encouragement of other people like men. And so I began to expand my horizons. I've expanded my horizons into not only male artists, movements in art, and also mythology, which I think had a tremendous impact on art, and vice versa. I tried to do as much reading as possible and go to the movies, which I think are so important in understanding the culture in which we live. And I thoroughly enjoy the experience of opening doors and finding all kinds of new adventures in there. And I hope that that's what I will do for my students. And not only that, so many of them have told me things that I can incorporate into my art. So it's a wonderful dialogue of learning and teaching and looking at incredible images and old archival films that will fill your imaginations and perhaps get people off on tangents that will enrich their lives. It certainly has enriched mine. Okay. I read and study, and I'm a painter and a photographer, and there just aren't enough hours in the day for any of us, I'm sure. But I will stay up all night watching a DVD of art history and or of a period of time. I love the History Channel. There are so many things in our lives that can enrich us, and I try to bring as much of this into my world and into your worlds. So I would thoroughly love to have the opportunity to meet you, to talk to you, and to find out where you've been, what you've studied, what you are interested in, because it always opens more doors for me. I teach at a college, I teach at FAU, and I also teach at a digital college, which is bringing me reluctantly into the 21st century. But it's an amazing world that we live in, and technology is so much a part of where we are that it's a delight. But it's also wonderful to go back to where we didn't have any technology, where pictures were appreciated just for what they were about and the stories that they told, or the abstractions and where they came from. And so I would very much like to share and to bring my ideas to you and have you bring your ideas to me. And I look forward to teaching next fall at FAU, because you are so lucky to have a place like this with so many marvelous opportunities to meet professors of all different interests and all different persuasions, and to experience this, because that's what I feel life is about. The more that you can bring into your life, the richer and the more wonderful the ideas will come into our head. And whether they're in dreams or they're from something that you heard, all of these courses will change your life in some way and make it better and make it more interesting.